Hey there, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to a presentation of the 1927 New York Yankees against the Philadelphia A's. This is game one, played on April 12th, 1927. It's going to be Lefty Grove versus Waite Hoyt using APBA Basic. I picked up this season by accident. It came in a big lot, so it was just included with a lot of other seasons and cards. So I was able to put it together, and I said, well, since I have it, I might as well play a game. I did play a couple of old-time seasons when I was a kid, but I always felt like I didn't really know who the good players were, who the bad players were. I didn't know. I couldn't visualize any of the players, and it felt a little distant for me. So I really never pursued it too much. Also, there was very little data that I could access for these older seasons. I couldn't find a schedule for the older seasons. Today, of course, 40 years later, it's a little bit different. Information is much easier. I was able to pull the actual lineups for this game from digidugout.com, April 12th, 1927. It's going to lead off. It's going to be the Philadelphia Athletics, different from the Philadelphia Phillies. I believe these are the Athletics. It's Eddie Collins at second base, Bill Lamar in left field, Ty Cobb in right field, Al Simmons in center field, Sammy Hale, the third baseman. He's a 5, actually. He's a pretty good third baseman. Bud Drainham, or Brainham, I had to create him. And I just looked on Baseball Reference and got some data and just created him. Mickey Corcoran, the catcher, Joe Boley, the shortstop, and Lefty Grove, the pitcher. So we're going to get started. I'm going to waste too much time. APBA plays very, very quickly. So let's start. Here's Collins, and his nickname was Cocky, and that's going to be line base hit single. So we already got a base runner just like that against Waite Hoyt. So I am outdoors, so you can see some funky stuff going on. Maybe pages flying or cards flying, who knows. I started up a fire here because it is a little bit chilly. It'll warm up in about an hour or two, but I'm out here right now. And here goes. So we're on first, and next is Good Time Lamar, William Lamar from Rockville, Maryland. That's a 32, a 26. And both teams are fielding columns 2. That's going to be that is going to be a ground ball to second. It's going to flip to shortstop, so it's Tony Lazzeri to Mark Koenig, 4-6 fielder's choice. And here comes Ty Cobb. Now, Ty Cobb is a guy you probably want to hit and run with. He's got 31s all over his card. So we're going to try and hit and run with Ty Cobb here early in the game. And that's a 12. That's going to be a line out for a double play. It's going to be a line out to the second baseman, Lazzeri. And Lazzeri over to first to double up Bill Lamar at first base. And we're just double checking that. 25 is going to be a 4-4-3 double play. All right, so that's the top of the first inning. The top half is what I was trying to say. Top half wouldn't come out. So for the Yankees, you're going to get, let's look at the Digi Dugout lineup sheet again. Hey, Phil Daniels, welcome, my friend. Doing a little bit outside of the comfort zone here with APBA. I explained earlier that it was just in a box with a lot of other seasons. And I said, you know what, let me play a game. Earl Combs, the center fielder. Mark Koenig, shortstop. Babe Ruth in right field. Lou Gehrig, the first baseman. Bob Musial, the left fielder. Tony Lazzeri batting 6th, the second baseman. Joe Dugan, the third baseman, batting 7th. Batting 8th is Johnny Grabowski. Waite Hoyt, the pitcher. Now, by the way, I just want to mention that every player on the Athletics who I believe finished second in 1927, bats 300 except for one. There's only one guy that does not bat 300 in this lineup for the Athletics. All right, so here goes Earl Combs. That is a 51, which is a 7, which is a line drive base hit, regardless of the pitcher, with nobody out. We're playing APBA Basic. All right, Mark Koenig, is he a hit and run guy? Oh, yeah, he is. He's 31, so we're going to try hit and run with Koenig. 56, that's a fly ball to left. Back to first goes Combs, who is on the run there. And here's Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth has got 3 1s. I don't know if you know what that means in APBA, but 3 1s means that he's got a heck of a lot of power. I think he hit about 50 home runs with a ton of walks. He's got walks everywhere. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walks on his card. So here's the pitch to Babe Ruth. Lefty Grove, and Grove has a Z, so that's going to be important in this game, especially with guys with so many walks. 64 is a base on balls, but if the pitcher has a Z, that's ball 1. Again, to Babe Ruth, that's going to be a 10. 15 becomes a 10, and a 10 with a runner on first. Single to right, runner to third. So first and third now. And up comes Lou Gehrig. So just like that, the Yankees are already threatening. And Lefty Grove is going to throw over to first to keep Babe Ruth, 300-pound Babe Ruth, close to the bag. How he stole any bases is beyond me. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. It's high and outside, but Ruth is on the run to throw it down from the catcher Cochran, and he is safe. Babe Ruth with a stolen base. Puts runners on second and third for Gehrig. And we're going to intentionally walk Gehrig just like that early here in the game. To load the bases, I'm going to try to forget that double play. And that's a 22, which is a 0 off Musial. That's going to be trouble. And a 51 is going to be a 2, which with the bases loaded, it's going to be a drive in the gap. It's going to split the outfield. It's going to roll to the wall. And into score is Combs, followed by Ruth, followed by Gehrig, and in with a stand-up triple is Bob Musial. 3-run triple for Musial. Drives in 1, 3, and 4. 3 RBIs for Musial, and the Yankees, just like that, here in the first inning, they lead it 3-0. Tony Lazzeri. Snake Eyes, which is a 4 with a runner on third. That's going to be a deep drive. A deep drive 4, and that's going to be off the wall. And Lazzeri gets an RBI. Musial scores easily. Lazzeri's going to try for 3. Here's the throw from right field, and he is out. Great relay from the second baseman, Eddie Collins. It's going to be a 9. So it is a double RBI. And then he is thrown out 9, 4, 5 for out number 2. Joe Dugan's up next. So Tony Lazzeri got a little bit greedy. And here's the pitch from Lefty Grove, 55. It's going to be a fly out to center field to retire the side, but the Yanks pick up 4 runs, and they lead it just like that. 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Al Simmons. 14, that's a fly ball left field. 1 down. .25, that's a line drive base hit. Left center field. Sammy Hale on with a single. Here's the card I had to create. You can see that. Dud, his name is Dud. No wonder he doesn't have a card. He had about 100 at bats. And APBA is known for being a 20-card set, although this set may be more than 20 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This set has 27 players. Here's Dud Branham. That's a 53. We have the randomizer here. 31 is going to be an 18. The shortstop, Mark Koenig, is a 7, so he's not a very good shortstop. And that is going to be an error on the shortstop, runner to third. So it's going to be an E6, first and third. And here's Mickey Cochran. That's a 28. Infield's halfway, looking for that double play with runners on first and third. We're going to just get a ground ball, I believe, to the shortstop on this. And it runner infield back. Oh, it's going to be a fielder's choice, but a run scores. So Mickey Cochran is on at first base, and here is Bully. Joe Bully is a shortstop. He's a decent shortstop. His nickname is Bolinski. I guess that was probably his real name, Bolinski. And they changed it to Bully. 1920s. What do I know about the 1920s? Absolutely nothing. It's the height of prosperity. It's approaching the height of the economic depression, a worldwide economic depression. That's going to hit the United States hard and usher in the socialist era of Franklin Delano Roosevelt and the Communist, the Labor Party, and the Socialist parties are basically going to save capitalism. They're going to initiate a lot of government-driven reform policies that are still in effect today, a lot of those policies, Social Security, unemployment insurance, and that sort of thing. So that's what I know about the 20s and early 30s, not too much. So here's Bully. It's a 56, a 34 with 2 outs. The other thing about APBA is you got to keep on opening the book. That's a little bit of a drag. 34. It's going to be a fly ball left field. Over is Musial. Makes the catch and that retires the side. The 1 run on 1 hit and an error. That's 4-1. Bottom of the second inning. Dugan, 13. That's going to be a 39, which is going to be foul back. Oh, actually, it's Grabowski. Not Dugan. Dugan made the last out. Grabowski, and that's ball 4. Runner on first. Here's Hoyt. And Hoyt has a pretty nice card, but we're going to bunt with him. And that's a 27, which I believe is a fielder's choice. There's also a book for sacrifice bunts. It's like 10 pages for sacrifice bunt. 2 strikes on the batter. And Hoyt is going to bunt again. 51. That is a good bunt. 1 away. Here is Earl Combs. That's a line base hit. That will score Grabowski on this. Now, yep, he scores. RBI single. 5. Five won the Yankees. Here's Mark Koenig. He's a switch hitter with a 29. And a 29 is going to be a strikeout. 2 outs. And here's Babe Ruth, the Babe. What did Babe do the first time? He singled. And that's a strikeout. So Babe goes down swinging. But the Yanks pick up another run. On 1 hit and a walk, sacrifice. They lead it 5-1. Here's Lefty Grove. 43, and that is a comebacker. Hoyt feels his position and throws out Grove. Collins. And a 24 is a base on balls. That's very unusual. Here's Lamar with a 28. And that is going to be a ground ball to short. Runner is second. 2 outs. And here's Ty Cobb with a 28. That's another ground to short. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. Bottom of the third. Lou Gehrig. Snake eyes. That's a deep drive to right field. Back goes the right fielder, Ty Cobb, to the track, to the wall. That's out of here. Lou Gehrig connects. And Gary Cohen makes the call in 1927. So home run for Lou Gehrig makes it a 6-1 ball game. And that is a ground ball to the second baseman for out number 1 off the bat of Bob Musial. Tony Lazzeri, 64. That's ball 4. I don't know how you can get this team out. 1927 Yankees. Dugan with a fly ball deep right field. Back goes Ty Cobb and hauls it in at the track. 2 out. Bottom of the third. 6-1 Yanks. Grabowski. And that is going to be ball 1. 27 will be, let's see. '27 is going to be a fielder's choice, ground ball third base, over to second to retire the side. But a big home run by Gehrig gives the Yanks another run. They lead it by a score of 6-1. Al Simmons leading off here in the top of the 4th inning. That's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. Here's Hale. Snake eyes. We're rolling on the second column, and that's going to be driven down the line into left field corner. After it is Musial. Double for Hale. He's on at second. Here's Branham. It's going to be, or Branham. That's going to be a single. It's going to stop Hale at third base. 9 off the B. Oh, no. Runner's going to try to score. He's going to try to score. Let's see Hale. Hale is in an S, is he? He is not. He will score. 6-2. RBI single for the created card Dud Branham and Mickey Cochran for the 61. That's going to be a 12. And that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. The Athletics pick up a run on 2 hits. It's a 6-2 ball game. Bottom of the 4th. Hoyt. And it's grounded to short. Shortstop Bully throws out Hoyt. Schoolboy Hoyt, the Colonel. Colonel Combs with a 56, and that's going to be popped up to the shortstop. And Koenig with 25. Going to be a ground ball to short to retire the side. That was the easiest inning so far. Top of the 5th. Cochran. Grounded to second. Tony Lazzeri. 1 down. Actually, wait a second. Now, he made the last out. And the same result anyway. And here's Lefty Grove with a 55. That's going to be a weird play. We're going to use the randomizer. Here's my randomizer. You can see that. It's a 15. It's going to be a 36, which is ball 1. Pitch to Grove. 36. And that's popped up. Second baseman Lazzeri's there. And here's Eddie Collins with 2 outs. It's going to be a line drive base hit. Right center field, cut off by the right fielder, Ruth. 2-out single, Lamar. And that is a fly to left. On the run is the left fielder, Musial, and he tracks it down to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-2 Yankees. Babe Ruth is up. Left-handed hitter. Weighs 215 pounds. 6'2". Born in Baltimore, Maryland. George Herman Babe Ruth. Outfielder, too. And if you look at his card, hey, ID Jester. Randomizer. Yeah, the randomizer is just to randomize the errors and the unusual play numbers. 23, 36, 37. It just gives you, so you don't keep on getting 18 all the time. It just kind of mixes it up a little bit. That's all. A lot of guys use this. It came out in the APBA journal various times. You can, I'll send it to you. I mean, it's out there. You can get it easy. It's all over the place. But I'll send it to you. It's no big deal. Just remind me. Ty Cobb. Let's see where we are. Hold on a second. We're in the Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and it's a 23. That's a swing and a miss. Ruth chases. Strikes out. Heads back to the bench. Here's Lou Gehrig. And he grounds one to the third baseman. Sammy Hale. Strong arm throw to first. 2 down. Usual. That's going to be extra bases. One hop off the wall. Played nicely by the center fielder, Al Simmons. Keeps. That's going to be a double. 2-out double for Musial. Slowed down at first and then kind of decided he was going to go and got there easily. 2-out double, Tony Lazzeri. 41, that's popped up to the shortstop. Under it is Joe Boley, makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit. We're in the top of the 6th. One thing that's nice about APBA, it plays very quickly. It doesn't take very long at all. Ty Cobb is up now, right field. Then it's Simmons and Hale. Pitch to Cobb. That's hit hard, but right at the shortstop, who scoops it. And Koenig throws out Cobb. Out number 1, Al Simmons. And that is a grounder. Up the middle. Will Koenig get there? He does. Spins. Throws the first low. Scooped out by the first baseman, Gehrig. 2 out. And here's Sammy Hale with a fly ball in the gap. After it is Ruth, and Ruth runs it down. Flashing the leather a little bit. Showing off the range, Ruth in right center field. Joe Dugan in the bottom of the 6th, 6-2 Yankees. And that is a 39. This is where you use a randomizer there. ID gesture. 15 makes it a 36. Ball 1. Dugan again with a 44, and that's line base hit. Center field played on a hop by Al Simmons. Grabowski with a fly ball right. Easy pickings for Ruth out there. He hauls it in. Here's Schoolboy with a 35. They let him swing away, or he missed a sign. One or the other, and that is a foul ball. Back there is Cochran, and he makes the catch. 2 out. And here's Earl Combs. Call him the Colonel. That's ball 1. And this is a fly ball. Can of corn for the left fielder, Bill Lamar. No runs, 1 hit. We go to top of the 7th. Playing the 1927 opening day Yankees using digidugout.com. I got an email back, and I sent you an email back. I don't know which email you're talking about, but I just checked like an hour ago. So I sent you an hour and a half ago. I've been playing with cards ever since. You can print out whatever scorecard you want. Basically, on April 12th, 1927, you go to digidugout.com. You can also do it on Replay PC Game. You can also buy the season for $25. Sometimes they have them on sale for $22. And then what you do is you can just print it out from there. So I'm doing this on the side. All right, we are in the top of the 7th, I believe we said, correct? Yes. It's Dud Brainham. Nice thing with APBA, you can make whatever card you need. See, they're easy to make. I made Brainham's card. I added his birthday. I added his throwing hand, his height, his weight. I added where he's from, Sulphur Springs, Texas. Dud. His name was Dud, or his nickname. There's no way parents gave him that name. Dud Brainham, first baseman. I gave him a 3. We should lower in first baseman because I know back then the gloves were smaller. Just guessed at that. He only had 100 at bat, so. All right, so let's get started here in the top of the 7th. We're 23, and that is a 41. Remember that I'm outdoors, so stuff is going to be flying. 41 is going to go to the randomizer, and a 12 is going to be a 39, which is a foul strike. Branham again with a 63, and that is a fly to center field. Right to Earl Combs. Here's Mickey Cochran, and a 29 is a comebacker fielded by Wade Hoyt. Throws out Cochran. And Boley. Boley with a 22. That's the line. Base hit. 2-out single. And in the 6-2 game, we're keeping Grove in there, not pulling him for pinch hitter. Oh, I don't care. That is a ground ball to short for fielder's choice to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 6-2. Mark Koenig, 24, and that is a fly to center. Earl Combs is there, 1 away. Next is 26. That's a strikeout. Ruth has struck out 3 times today. And here's Lou Gehrig, who has a home run. Gehrig is 1 for 2, a home run and an intentional walk. He's from New York, New York. 53. It's going to be an error, so we're going to look on this side now. 36 says it's an 18. The shortstop is Boley. Let's see what number Boley has, individual number. And that he's a media. That's probably going to be an error on the shortstop. Base is empty, and it's going to be an error. Bobbles it, no throw. A 2-out error puts a runner on first. And here's Bob Musial. And it's a 32. That's grounded to second, fielder's choice. That's going to go Collins, Eddie Collins, to Boley to retire the side. We go to the top of the 8th inning. It's going to be the top of the order. Eddie Collins against Wade Hoyt. And that is a line drive base hit. Collins smacks it into left center field. Right center field. He is a lefty. Lamar. Ooh, that's a drive. And that is going to be 1 hop off the wall. Eddie Collins will score on the double. RBI double for Eddie Collins. Brings up Ty Cobb. 6-3 ball game now here in the top of the 8th inning. And that's a fly ball left field. Shallow left. Racing in is Bob Musial. I had Bob Musial in center before. I called him in center. He's actually on left. Not that anybody's listening. 1 out. Runner on second. Al Simmons. And that is grounded hard to the shortstop, who's going to look Lamar back. Oh, Koenig is actually going to let him advance. Koenig, because he's low on the shortstop. 20. Yeah, he will let him advance. Because he's a 7. Koenig, that's pretty low for a shortstop. And with 2 outs, here is Sammy Hale, right-handed hitter. Oh, that's a 33. That's going to be another run. And that's going to be 1 hop off the wall, and he kind of rolls away from the center fielder, Earl Combs. 6-4. Around second. Here's a relay, the tag, and he is safe with a 2-out triple. RBI triple for Sammy Hale. 6-4 ball game now. Got the, I don't know if you can hear the fire I got going here. It's outdoors, pretty cold, about 60 degrees, 55 degrees. So I'm sitting next to the fire. Runner on third, 2 out, 6-4 ball game. Dud Branham. And that is a 52-27. Joe Dugan is a good third baseman, so he's going to get to that. Fires to first in time to retire the side. But the Athletics, who have all 300 hitters except for one guy, score 2 runs. They leave 1. And it's a now 6-4 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lefty Grove. Tony Lazzari. And that's a fly ball center field. Joe Dugan is next. That is a randomizer 37. That's foul back. Dugan again with a ground ball base hit. 1 out single. Dugan is on at first. Here's Grabowski. Oh, that's a deep drive off the bat of Grabowski. Got a hold of that one. Drives it. And that is going to be at least a double. And they're going to wave. They're going to wave Dugan home. Here's a relay. And he is out at home plate. 8-2. Great throw by the center fielder, Al Simmons. S out at home. S out at home. Dugan is not an S. So he's going to score. He is safe, not out. And that should say F scores. It's wrong there. It says F scores with 2 outs. Oh, no, actually S scores with 2 outs. Oh, 2 outs, the S scores. Okay, so that is RBI double for Grabowski. And here's Hoyt. 7 now, 7-4. With a 23, and that's grounded to second. That's going to move the runner over to third. 2 outs. And here's Earl Combs, grounded to second to retire the side. We pick up 1 run on 2 hits. Top of the 9th. Last licks for the Athletics. Schoolboy Hoyt against the bottom of the order. Mickey Cochran, Joe Boley, and I don't know who else would be in this game. I have no idea. Let's see, they got a guy there. They got Easy Pool, Baby Doll Jacobson, Cy Perkins, Chip Galloway, Zach Wheat, Jimmy Dykes, Fitz French, Tilly Bishop, Jimmy Fox. Wow, they got a lot of guys on the bench. Holy smokes, you got a lot of players in this set. You got 27 players in this set. Let me go back to 1927 real quick here. And let me see what the deal is. 1927 Yankees. Check out who was pinch hitting for the Philadelphia Athletics. This is all easy to do, something I couldn't do as a kid. I really struggled getting data for the teams. And all right, so let's see if there's any pinch hitters here in this game for the Athletics. The Athletics are going to pinch hit with French and Bishop and Wheat. So French, Bishop, and Wheat. All right. That's going to be Mickey Cochran to lead off. That's a 62, and that is a randomizer roll. 46, which is a 40, which is foul back. Actually, I think it's a ball. 40, no, it's a foul. 24, and that is a ball right back to the pitcher. 1 down. We're going to get a pinch hitter. It's going to be Wheat coming in there for the shortstop. Top of the 9th, last licks. 7-4 Yankees. So Wheat's going to bat. Zach Wheat. And that is a 40. Again, a randomizer result, which really has no results. A 37, that's foul back. Wheat again. It's a fly ball right field. On the run is Ruth. Does he get there? Yes, he does. 2 down. You get another pinch hitter. It's going to be Walter French. And here's a pitch from Wade Hoyt. That is hit hard, ripped to short. Backhanded, bobbled for second. Koenig fires to first. In time, ball game over. Yankees pull it out. Got exciting there at the end. Let's look at the scorecard. That was a nice, quick game. You can play APBA in how long this one take for me? 35 minutes. And that's with, the chit-chat. So let's separate all this stuff here. Let's put this back. So I had this set. I was able to pick up this set, and I wanted to try it out in case I sell it. At least I played it once. Let's see. All right. Well, final score is 7-4 Yankees. Yankees had, and if you know me, I sometimes do this where I get my colored pencils and I kind of go over the hits with the colored pencil. It just kind of helps me figure it out a little bit better. So far we got 5 hits, 6 hits, 7, 8, 9 hits. So 9 hits, and how many errors? 1 error there on the shortstop, and 1 error. Yankees on their end. Yankees got off to a torrid beginning in the first inning. They had 4 hits and 4 runs. Home run by Gehrig in the bottom of the third. So far the Yankees have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 hits for the Yankees. Wow, they also had 10 hits in reality, by the way. This game in reality was 8-3 was the score. 10 and 9 hits, and we had 10 and 9 hits. Funny. But no errors in this game, in reality, from what I can see there. Let's see. Yankees had 1 error on the shortstop, Koenig. Yeah, 1 error. So the line score for this game was the Philadelphia Athletics. Offensive powerhouse. 7 out of the 8 starters batted .300. So they had 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Yankees with 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. And that's it for game 1. Wade Hoyt is going to get the victory. He's going to be 1-0. And the strikeouts, didn't strike out very much back then. I also do the strikeouts in red pen. Let's see. Let's do the strikeouts for the Yankees. Ruth struck out 3 times. So 4 strikeouts that I can see for the Yankees. And for the Athletics, struck out once. Only 1 strikeout for the Athletics. Wow, it's a lot different playing games today. Yesterday, Brainham played only 30 major league games, but he spent 15 seasons in the minor leagues. Had a minor league batting average of .310. Wow, that's interesting. That's fascinating, right? Dudley Brainham, Edgar Dudley Brainham. Played 30 MLB games. Good, quick game. Yeah, it is. Plays a good, quick game, easy to play. The seasons are not crazy. And, if you go through the store, they're like $100, $80, $90. Nuts. But if you just pick them up on the side from people, you can get them for a fair price. It's a whole season. You can make, if you need an extra player or 2, you can make it for free. They're easy to read. The cards are huge. You can look at the cards. They're easy to read. The name is really large. It gives the card a personality. It feels like you actually have the player, on your tabletop. I mean, look at this. Look at the name. Look how it really stands out there, right? And then it tells you, brings him to life. It says, hey, he's a lefty. He weighs 215. He was born in this place. It's just not a lot of data. It was more that one thing that attracted me to APBA in the 70s was the card. I really liked the card. They'd send you one of these cards in the mail before you would commit to buy. They had to win you over, right? Funny, because they don't do that anymore today. So they'd have to win you over by sending you a card and sending you a color brochure and sending you, a real sales pitch, a bigger sales pitch. But one thing that's missing from today's cards is the name. The name sometimes is like an afterthought. Like you'll see a whole page, right? It'll be just visualize this page right here. The scorecard is your card, and then right here, the date is the name of the player. So right up there, see that? And I think that's something that's missing. That visual element that puts the player on your tabletop is missing from today's cards. I feel it's a lot of data and very little personality, very little color and character. Anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice. The 1927 Murderers Row beat the Philadelphia Athletics on opening day 7-4. I will see you guys soon, and I will check out your streams. Be good. ID Gesture, thanks for stopping by. Phil Daniels, good to see you. Take care.